Greetings. How you doing, Pisces? There seems to be an elephant in the room, Pisces. I hear a lot of people are talking, and that's fine. That's fine. That's a blessing. That's a blessing that people can talk. It's even a bigger blessing if they can read, but we're not going to worry about that, Pisces. We're not going to worry about that. It's just simple enough. When I hear that advice that Pisces privacy is their protection, I would understand. And a lot of people are going to think that's shady, that's moving in silence. And that's what my advice to that: keep those crooked demon thumbs off my 5-star reviews. A lot of people did work to achieve those 5-star reviews. It's just what it is. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of ego deaths. I can't do anything about that. And yeah, there'll be a lot of mystery. There'll be a lot of mystery because it's about using your head with an elephant in the room. And it's just what it is. I mean, when I hear that energy in the cards, that lone wolf energy in the Pisces readings, I mean, Lowe means lone or young wolf. So this is a mulberry bush, the dark mulberry bush. It's kind of like a forest. It's like a dark forest. And you have flying monkeys on one side and weasels on the other. And you've got these flying monkeys chasing these weasels all around the dark forest. And this Pisces is the sun. And as the sun goes over the dark forest, it's going to expose flying monkeys. It's going to expose the weasel. That way the flying monkeys can chase the weasel. Anyway, there's really nowhere to hide. Now, at times, there may be lightning striking the dark forest, and it's just what it may even be named after some people that we know, Pisces. It may even be named a natural disaster named after someone we know on the holidays. On the holidays, Pisces. It's just what it is. It's basic karma, and I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. You got a group collaboration, and when I hear readers saying that these people are in fear, well, hell, I'd be afraid that the next natural disaster would be named after me too. It's just what it is. Yeah, I don't camp with children, so as an INFJ mystic, Camp Mystic Texas really has nothing to do with me. However, yes, I agree. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, and the omens of prophecy being played out before our eyes. That's what it is. It's a test of faith. That's what it is. I mean, I can remember a reader saying that if that healer had been on one of the planes that couldn't fly, that he would be the only one walking away from the scene of the crash. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. In fact, every time I hear a reader say that, I can remember flipping a car on Halloween late at night, fell asleep, one of those things. Coming back from Dallas in Sunnyvale, of all places, and then sat there and spent at least 15 minutes trying to prove to a highway patrol officer that I was the one driving the fucking car. How did you get out? Well, I busted the window and climbed out. Are you okay? Yeah. And then I get fucking. It's one of the first times I noticed glazed donut face. Daisy. Excuse me. Leave the raccoon we have bandits in the neighborhood. Imagine that. Anyway. It's just what it is. So, pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, and the omens, Pisces. That's what it is. What is the spiritual meaning of raccoon? Enough said. Anyway, back to monkeys chasing weasels, flying monkeys at that. And, they probably think I'm pretty and want my little dog too, but as she shakes the shit out of her toy. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that, Pisces. And I really don't care to. I mean, with all of that energy in the cards now of, people that wanted to affect Pisces' finances losing everything, I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything. Hell, I can remember when that voodoo and people trying to cast unalive magic on my investments. I remember Gaia Media, a 15-year company, going out of business. The market crashed. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about these individuals, and I really don't care to. It's what it is. I'm living. They went out of business. I still have 5-star reviews. I'm still going forward, and their entire life's work went up in flames. Bad health problems. And I mean, when these readers say they try to go against the healer and then end up being unhealed, I can't do anything about that. My question is if the light affects them, or the energy rather affects them in ways they don't understand, and the light triggers their demons, well, then we're just going to have to be accustomed to demons irritated by the light. It just comes with the territory. Can't do anything about that. What do? Look to the right. Look to the left. Are they triggered? Are they? You know what to do. A demon. And if you see something, say something. Holy shit. Now, that doesn't work for me. Let's keep that in mind. See something, say something. That shit doesn't work for me. That's what it is. Every time I say something, New Mexico ends up flooded, and Dr. Hawk Tuh, spit on that med, ends up being the Hawk Tuh girl in the end. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Karma at its finest. Anyway, comes with the territory. And, while they're trying to figure out new ways to go up against God, God's coming up with new ways to just wash them off the face of the planet. So, and name holidays after them. Isn't that great? Isn't that a beautiful thing? No, Daisy. That's my cooking. She can't eat my cooking, no matter how much she begs. Anyway. God is all it is. Angels, archangels, cinemasters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as I do readings for. Namaste. So, I mean, that's just what it is. When I hear readers saying God will show you who to trust, well, with 36-foot floods in China, you can't trust them. It's just what it is. God turned Italy into water. Can't trust the mob. It's just what it is. Can't do anything about that. And when I hear about religious camps losing their kids at Camp Mystic, man, you can't trust them. Can't even send your kids to camp anymore. Amazing. Stare contest. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. People are going to think that is evil. Okay, great. Fucking Scotty was Dr. Evil's son. He was the good one. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. It's what it is. And I don't care to. Right? You want to trigger my demons? Let these readers have to keep saying your name in their cards about when evil goes up against earth angels and it turns out wrong. It's just what it is. The INFJ has a very morbid sense of humor, very, very dark humor. It's what it is. I mean, laughter's the best medicine, and we find shit funny that most people don't. However, authenticity is a stronger vibration than love. And it's what it is. And people love to follow the crowd. And that just basically means they flock to people that are just as much full of shit as they are. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. Look around. When's the last time you saw anything that didn't make you just absolutely feel like they were full of shit? That's what it is. Everyone I encounter, I mean, clients come to me because they've been dealing with situations all day that are full of shit. That's what it is. I quit focusing on things that are full of shit. It's the best advice I can give. Is focus on you and what you came to do. We already see what happened to those focusing on karma because they wanted karma for a destiny. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard of. It's called not doing your research. Thank you, Spirit. They had the blessing, but they chose the karma. It's fine. That's what divine bait is meant for. I can't do anything about that. God hid the earth angel in plain sight. Cool. Then if fucking the divine was using the earth angel as bait, then who caught these trigger demons? Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. I still think the funniest thing on this planet is people using divination, trying to come up with a plan to do something negative, to bind, rob, or destroy, without the fucking common sense that them watching that reader, the reader, fucking their energy readers, they're mirroring the moment of that person. They're sitting there telling their plan, and these people are none the fucking wiser. It's just what it is. They're Bud. They're Budweiser. Thank you, Spirit. Anyway, I mean, as alarming as that sounds, I mean, you've got alpha draconian energy all off in the cards. People believe in that shit, and then watch the documentary, but then they hear something about an earth angel here to do a divine job of healing. Oh, no, that's evil. Cool. Then go experience what emergency room nurses have told me about people being unconscious up on the table with some asshole pulling a hose out of theirs like it's just another day at the office. What it is. Can't do anything about that. And then making the statement, well, that's why they got insurance. So they don't give a shit about you. They did it for the money. Hey, the dupter needed the money. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. I knew a minute we were on the right track when they tried to silence Dana White from the UFC. I knew it was on after that. It's just what it is. You try to shadow ban Dana White, cool. Put a couple of UFC fighters on their crown. Thank you, Spirit. It's just what it is. All right. Anyway, Dolores Cannon's been telling them since the 60s that as the human resonance of the earth raised, that the lower vibrations weren't going to be able to survive anyway. Why do you think these lower vibrational doctors are not surviving? They're the sickest ones. Right, look, everything came out in reverse except healing. What do we have in the past? Communication. Yeah, that's upside down. There's been no communication as far as the healer goes. And you got to think, I find it quite amusing, to be honest, because you can't have that many readers talking about them trying to sacrifice an earth angel for over a fucking year now. Right, and now you've got natural disasters named after people I know on holidays. Get excited. It's the end of the world as they know it. Peace upside down. There will be no peace until there's justice. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. Communication upside down. Throw that shit to the wind. Let the flying monkeys chase the weasels around the dark forest. Leave their ass behind in the dark. Peace, that's upside down, but we'll still read it. However, healing, as we go forward, doesn't healing sound nice? Doesn't that sound nice? The fact that people gave a shit more about money than healing is while they're losing all of that and they're unhealed now. And I can't do anything about that. I mean, that was my question on the short, is if the light trigger, if the Earth Angel is protected by angels and demons, and they say, I don't know who they are, every tarot reader on the planet, that the light triggers their demons. Cool. So how do demons protect the Earth Angel? Well, you have to ask yourself. If the light triggers their demons, how long does it take that demon to eat that human that's triggered inside of? Readers are saying that they're being devoured by the demons that they conjured. Okay, great. So it is. You can't bring up Dory Holes. I know the last name of the people that they're talking about. What kind of conversation did I have with Dorothy? Well, considering she was talking to an entity inside of herself, I bring up Christine Holliday removing a reptilian attachment from me, which led me down the path of Reiki for entity removal. Imagine that. Imagine that. One foot in front of the fucking other leads to something new. Imagine that. Tell them, Daisy. Communication. I know Pisces has pretty much had enough of this shit. And that's what it is. I mean, to have a warlock and a fucking Jezebel possessed Pisces in the collective, fucking up the readings with their greed shining through. Okay, well, cool. We all kind of know who that is. You think the light triggered their greedy demon? It's one of the 7 deadly sins. And their fucking soul's influence. Communication. The best way to communicate with anyone is from the heart, with joy and gratitude. The angel of communication can help you to deepen the understanding between yourself and other people by combining your thoughts and your feelings, like the lyrics and the melody in a beautiful song. Now, that is my question. From the heart with joy or gratitude, where are the other earth angels that they tried to sacrifice due to the light that they produce on their own? We don't have to steal light from anyone. Reiki can only be used for positive healing purposes. Me calling my energy back when there are multiple teachers and techniques for how to call your energy back. That's what it is. I can't do anything about people harvesting my energy that they don't understand. They didn't do their homework for over a year, and then just figuring, oh, you know what? Let's just get rid of that Earth Angel. Let's just get rid of them. We'll just pilfer because we're all a bunch of thieves, and just unalive that individual. Right now, what is that energy? What is that energy now? You have an Earth Angel that has survived unalive magic across tarot land. Every tarot reader on the planet has said something about that. Cool, that's fucking Harry Potter. Wasn't that the whole point of fucking Harry Potter? Let me go get my glasses on. Communication. And you got to think, fucking the entire Harry Potter series was written by an INFJ. So that's what it is. The INFJ character in Harry Potter, Dumbledore. That means a bunch of fucking half-wits from Slytherin House went up against Dumbledore. The fucking teacher. You gotta love that shit. The best way to communicate with anyone is from the heart with joy and gratitude. The angel of communication can help you to deepen the understanding between yourself and other people by combining your thoughts and your feelings, like the melody and lyrics in a beautiful song. If you are trying to discuss feelings or difficult issues with another person, but are struggling to find the appropriate words or the right time, first meditate on what you wish to express to that person. Ask the angel of communication to inspire you to revealing to you the appropriate words to use, and by promoting you to speak when the time is right. Trust in the outcome, knowing that the angel is with you. Well, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, that's basically our concern. When you have tons of readers talking about natural disasters happening because half-wit demonic triggered demons went up after an earth angel because shining bright like a candle, and here come the fucking moths bringing God's storms with them. Cool. Where are those other earth angels? Where is that lone wolf energy in all of the Pisces reads? I've seen multiple readers call out lone wolf energy. Lowe means young wolf. So where are the others? Not the fucking copycats. If I'm the light in the Xerox machine and you got a bunch of copies coming off of the Xerox machine, that means when they go up on the phone pole missing, when the missing copycat flyers go all up on the phone poles and the original is kept in a safe place, spiritually protected, that means when the storm comes, wind blows those copies off the pole. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Floods wash that shit away. Peace in the upside down position. And it's the thing is when I hear readers talking about there's no way out of it, they're just waiting for karma to come and strike. Okay, great. Then that means there is no way out of it. Patience is needed. Patience is needed. It's what it is. Divine judgment's already been called. I can't do anything about that. Pisces, you will witness their karma. Yes, tarot reader, I have been. Natural disasters named after them on holidays. Imagine that shit. Can't make that up. Certainly can't cover it up. You can't cover that shit up. It's just what it is. Peace in the upside down position. Many people today feel drawn to a personal quest for peace. And whether you are driven by the desire to work toward world peace, or you simply wish to bring more peace to your own neighborhood and family, it is likely that the angel of peace is calling on you to act. The best way to help peace to flower is to lead by example. Well, yeah, there's too many readers talking about a sacrificed earth angel out there that they left for dead, that people are now getting karma and losing their livelihoods, their love, their light, their health, their wealth, and their abundance over that situation. So finding that earth angel is, and that's what it is, that's a concern of mine. I'm trying to find that lone wolf energy. You can do anything with individuals like that. So God protects those individuals. So it's why everybody else is falling over, unable to do breath work, walking around with one leg, one arm, all gimped the fuck out. You can walk forward with a whole pack of lone wolves. That's the thing. What is the difference between a wolf and a wolf in sheep's clothing? One is in sheep's clothing. The other one will bite your ass. This is what it is. They're live and direct. The best way to help peace to flower is to lead by example, whether by fostering good relationships between people, being at peace with nature, or taking practical action to benefit the world around you. First, though, focus on calming your inner self. Call 3 times on the angel of peace to bring peace to your mind. Kind of like Beetlejuice, right? Knock 3 times, and it is given. Pisces, how do you do it? Well, I generally just knock 3 times and it is given. Call 3 times on the angel of peace to bring peace to your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. Then sit quietly for a moment to take in the angel's energy. I am at peace in mind, body, heart, and soul. I am ready to be a channel for divine peace. Symbols: dove, embrace, flower, star, calm water, chalice, sleeping child, and willow tree. Now, before I do healing, I am going to do a little bit of house cleaning. That's what it is, due to the fact that I really do appreciate all of what these readers are doing, even though it is the energy of ghost. Sam ascended into the light, and Whoopi Goldberg was going to the fucking bank. She was banking off the back of the earth angel. Okay, great. It's a birth chart thing. I'm not worried about that. While I'm ascending, then the psychics, the mediums, the tarot readers are standing there like Whoopi Goldberg with Demi Moore, while Sam ascends and corporate Carl gets drugged to hell by the jinn. It's what it is. Best I can do. It's the best I can do. However, keep in mind, I do appreciate all that Whoopi does. And every time I hear one of these readers mention somebody that is even remotely close to my family, to anything, I'm going to make some of the most morbid jokes about you being the next natural disaster on a holiday that I can come up with. That's what it is. Maybe that'll bring some healing to the situation. It definitely covers communication, and peace has been upside down. Especially when you got war angels in the cards. It's just what it is. She said war angels were coming to knock on people's doors. And I thought, well, you know, Aries, Mercury, Venus is the morning star goddess of war angel energy. So it's what it is. The temperance angel and the angel of death. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that, especially being an 8th house Pisces sun. And you've got plenty of Pisces readers talking about how spirit's just kind of bringing the pain and the karma to them that we don't even really have to lift a finger. And I know, as shocking and as sad as that sounds, that's what happens when you raise your vibration. The lower vibrations, they can no longer exist. They can't survive in the higher frequencies. It's just what it is. Did they acclimate to the changing weather? No. They'll be dipped in natural disasters, probably named after them. And that's fucking God serving karma on the coldest dish you could possibly imagine. Healing. And the thing is, when I hear this, they went up against an angel and it went horribly wrong, talking about it being an ascended master type. That's what it is. I mean, if anyone had have asked about my QHHT session, they would have known that. But no, they didn't fucking care. So it's what it is. But that's my question is, where are the others in ascended divine white light union? That's what it is. You got to expect that shit to cause jealousy, envy, hate, greed, and gluttony, because they've basically been left behind. That's what it is, what the prophecy is. And if they haven't, then they can absolutely call. Communication's open. Hey, I didn't get left behind. Okay, great. Well, then I will believe that shit. That's what it is. Other than that, chances are you probably got left the fuck behind. That's what it is. I mean, authenticity is a stronger vibration than love. How does Pisces do it? Well, I keep authentically attracting everything that I am one with. Does that have anything to do with another fucking human? No, because most of them are full of shit. I can't do anything about that. Simple enough. Look around. Do you see anyone around you that's not absolutely and completely full of shit? Cool. Like attracts like. Healing. And that's what it is. I mean, if you're not full of shit, by all means, let me know. We're looking for people that aren't just absolutely full of horse shit. Human shit's not that bad. Depends on their diet. And I don't have the best diet. I'm just tired of people that are full of shit. That's what it is. You got to think. Being a human lie detector, that's what it is. That was a secret of mine that people just weren't really supposed to know. It causes fear. Cool. That's the number one thing that locks them into the 3D. Fear. You have to remove the fear. If you're afraid of the lie detector, cool. Then that means you're full of shit. Healing. It's kind of funny. As soon as the 4th of July, we get rich pedos on an island energy out of the Earth Angel's aura. Then what is the next thing Spirit has in store for us? The church down the road, full of a bunch of fucking haters on a train. That's what it is. They're running a hate train on the Earth Angel. Imagine that. That's what it is. I mean, you got to keep in mind, plenty of accidents and shit have happened. Great. If they use gin on my business, voodoo or any of that shit doesn't affect me. Right? What have the readers said? That it affects everything I love? Good. I unconditionally love all of Texas. It's just what it is. Especially the justice system. Oh, my God. I love the great job that they do. The government in America, oh, love them. I'm proud to be an American. where the devil can destroy everything around me. Ask Greg Abbott. He just issued. He just She's not having it. She is not having it. It's just what it is. When I hear a reader say they don't know how they're going to get out of this, it's what it is. Where's their faith? What, ye have little faith? They don't know how to control the situation? Cool, they should have controlled themselves. Right? If they give control, they get control. Divine control, baby. Healing. Healing. Nothing more than healing. She said they can't figure out how Pisces did it. Well, I took the unalive magic that they sent and I transmuted that to get rid of everything that didn't serve my highest good. Put an end to that shit, unalived it, so to speak. Thank you for sending that energy. It healed me nicely. That's the first thing. The minute someone has a problem with Pisces divine protection, you got to ask them, where is theirs? Last time I checked, they were trying to take Pisces divine protection and lost theirs. Chances are I ended up with it. Thank you for that extra protection. She said it. She said, Pisces, you've got double spiritual protection on your life, whatever that means. Well, I agree. And if the badass tarot reader doesn't know what that means, that tells me that the spiritual protection, the psychic protection, the energy protection that I worked on, that someone tried to take away, right? And then they lost their own in groups. Looks like when I call that energy back, I just ended up with theirs too. Double protection, baby. Look at that. Healing, whether you've been giving care to others or you are in need of care yourself. The angel of healing alerts you to the fact that you need to take time out to look after yourself. Find a tranquil place where you can be alone. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and calm your thoughts. Ask the angel of healing to surround you with loving light. As you exhale, surrender any emotional pain that you may be holding in your body. As you inhale, accept the angel's gift of healing, allowing your body, mind, and spirit to relax in her gentle energy. Let your heart fill with love and gratitude for her as this process occurs. Afterward, spend some time in a peaceful and nurturing environment so that you can fully absorb the healing power. I am healed by peace and light. Symbols: lake, light, band, honey, lavender, rod of asparagus, symbol of medicine. Now, that's another thing about the caduceus and the asclepius. That's what it is. I'm not sure about that symbol. However, you gotta think that's what the caduceus is. It represents your spiritual spine with the snakes going up to the top. That's raising the kundalini serpents. Cool. So if you've got holistic symbolism in your medical field, why don't they use the holistic remedies instead of the sorcerer's alchemy? It's just what it is. Just what it is. Oh, flipped right to it. Daisy. 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 We can do this all night. Daisy. Daisy. That's what it is. That's what it is. We get all kinds of fun stuff here. So I feed everything. So just have, hey, stop. Dog at the front door barking at the air. Maybe it's a trap. What did we flip to? Leviathan. Hebrew, that which gathers itself together in folds. Oh, are we unfolding the Leviathan in this matrix? In the Enoch parables, Leviathan is the primitive female sea dragon and monster of evil. In rabbinic writings, she or he is identified with Rahab, angel of the primordial deep, and associated with Behemoth. Both Leviathan and Behemoth are said to have been created on the fifth day. See Greek Apocalypse of Baruch. In the system of Justinus, Leviathan is a bad angel. The Legends of the Jews, the Apocalypse of Abraham. In the view of George Barton in the Journal of Biblical Literature, December 1912, page 161, Leviathan is a Hebrew name for the Babylonian Tiamat. In biblical lore, Job 41, 1, Leviathan is the great whale. In Psalm 74:14, he is the hippopotamus or crocodile, or it is so intended. Isaiah 27:1, where Leviathan is called that crooked serpent. An epithet in which recalls Revelation 12:9, where Satan is dubbed that old serpent. In Mandarin lore, the final end for all but the purified souls is to be swallowed up by the Leviathan. So I hear there's a corrupt group of parasites on demon time, robbing, binding, and destroying like the devil, only to be swallowed in the end by the Leviathan. So, you guys have a beautiful night. Enjoy. That's what it is. And see, that's what it is. If we were dealing with people that could fucking read, then they would probably not be doing shit that was going to end up getting them swallowed by the Leviathan. That's what it is. I've heard Leviathan energy from Chicago to the reader in Glasgow, Scotland. It's just what it is. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Follow the signs, follow the synchronicities, and follow the omens. And it's what it is. It's the prophecy is called Those Left Behind for a reason. You've got tarot reader after tarot reader talking about people are upset because it was like he had that pre-planned. What, to ascend? I fucking did. That's what it is. Did they not have that plan? Were they not planning on ascending too? They were planning on being left the fuck behind and reincarnating? That's their own fault. It's a them problem, not a me problem. Namaste.